All right. Oh, we got the first person tonight. The first person is Matthew Daddonna.
I'm here.
How you doing? You the
What's
first
up,
one
man?
tonight.
How are you?
I'm
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 ready.
hanging, I'm hanging in there. I'm just want to know.
Good.
I just got to reach out to the people to let you know who you are. Matthew Madonna is a writer and book editor based in Brooklyn, New York. He is a journalist. Has appeared in numerous national magazines. The debut poetry collection, House of Sound, is a forthcoming from Wandering English Press this fall.
All
All
right.
right, let it rip.
Thanks. Thanks for the
Let it rip.
introduction, man. Appreciate it.
I'm
Um,
dragging. Y'all gonna have to bear with me tonight. I'm dragging a little bit. I've been on a run the last few days on this stuff, but let it rip, dude.
Thanks, dude. All right, guys. So I'm gonna read a couple little prose pieces. Can y'all hear me all right?
Loud and
I
clear.
All right. So this one's called Drone Warfare. Just get right into it. In Montana, the gaping sky dazzles like a baby's mobile above her outstretched fingers. But you already know that. What's interesting to me is how the plateaus got here, Randy says, before recounting numerous myths, beginning with UFOs that flatten out the mountains in the 60s, leaving dozens upon dozens of refugees that fled to Billings, Missoula, Bozeman, you name it. You'll still see them there, he tells us. Refugees, we ask? No, UFOs. Randy says he's not paranoid. He tells us this after detailing his tenure as an Army nurse in 3 wars, including his latest stint in Afghanistan, after which he returned to find his wife and his 2007 Chevy Silverado gone, relocated 4 miles away to the county sheriff's Buffalo Ranch, where Randy says he can see, if he passes by slowly enough, the slope of his wife's body against the hood of the truck, the sheriff behind, kissing her. I still miss that son of a bitch, Randy says, and we cannot tell if he means his wife or the Chevy.
Mm.
PTSD? Fuck no, I don't have that shit, Randy tells Kate. Kate has been our rock the entire trip. Cut from a lineage of Pittsburgh steel and alpine callousness, she asks the tough questions, like this one. Randy, are you sure your wife didn't leave you because of what you've described? The night tremors, the changes of mood, paranoia, dreams of drones crashing into army barracks? Shit, nah, Randy says. Those are symptoms of marriage. Those are effects of people, not war. If there's one thing the army taught me, it's that you persevere through those problems. You get over the humps. You get it? And then Randy does something mystifying. He flattens his coarse left hand inside of Kate's until only the copper tinted arch of his wedding ring peeks out. See this? He asks. I sold my '69 Mustang to buy my wife this ring. Everyone thought I was nuts to do it. I didn't care. Still don't. I'll get her back. And this is how the plateaus were created. One small trace multiplied by a dozen small traces. Streaks of light like debris in the Montana sky. A ring that revs like the race to love or war, whichever comes first, only second to duty. I love my country and I love love equally, Randy says, before disappearing to find both. All right, that was one of them. I'll cut it up with a poem right now, short little poem. It's called The Prospect of Free Speech. I keep phone numbers like knives at a safe distance from me, so I can't call them on a whim or chop them up and rearrange them into new numbers. I imagine they must feel the same. They hardly call these days unless it's the loan agency or Eloise who says she's only 3 blocks away with my pills, and how glad I am to take them. I keep pills spread across my fingertips like ancient stars because they never change, no matter how many I take at once, or choose to dislodge from my mouth whenever I feel sick, which is a way of saying I always know who will answer my call. Thank you, guys. So the last piece I'll read is another prose piece. I wrote this one and the first one in succession to each other a few years ago, and they've always felt like kind of brother and sister pieces to me. So this is called Bird and Balloon Go Racing. They were told where the accident occurred and then what kind of accident it was. A fuel truck exploded 2 miles from the desert on Route 48, sending a plume of smoke into the sky like a runaway balloon. The mother and daughter watched this balloon peek over the highway and followed it as it moved over telephone wires, power plants, car dealerships. It was sunset, and the methane gas that sneaked between the aurora of blue, pink, yellow, purple became a black widow spider that hung there, bloated. The daughter, who turned 9 a week earlier, had received a dozen balloons for her birthday, and after her friends left her party, tethered all of them together and sent them into the sky against her father's best warnings. He had told her this time, but also many times before, they have ribbons attached. Once those ribbons go as high as they can, the atmospheric pressure will cause them to break, and little pieces of balloon and ribbon will fall to the earth and end up in a stream or on a beach, and some bird will choke. The girl thought of her own bird, a finch her father brought home years ago that usually stayed dormant inside a cage, and she thought of a red string that was tied to this cage, which she used to open and close the latch because her father was afraid her fingers would get snagged in the process. She thought too of a game, not unlike experiments in science class, where she could take the red string, tether it to the bird's leg, tie a separate string to a balloon, and release both at the same time. The game would be to see which would fly up quicker, bird or balloon, and then which would eventually fall back to land. She told her father this, told him that if the time came, she'd pick up the fallen balloon or bird, whichever dropped first. She told him there would be one clear winner. As she and her mother and now other cars paused in their roll to watch a smoke balloon descend onto the road, the mother thought she saw flames. Flames that shot out in directionless intervals across the highway, flames that flared and flew and danced their way across the desert like prairie dogs, flames from a fuel truck she could see now, if she squinted, that belonged to her husband. And the daughter, too, knew that it was her daddy's truck. But in the moment of recognition, she eyed a bird that had fallen prey to the black smoke, but kept trying to get above it, to be above the balloons, which never really came back. She knew it, because if balloon and bird were racing up there, and she knew one of them would have to die in order to win, they wouldn't win. For fear of dying, they wouldn't. They'd float until they were something else entirely. Thank you, guys. Do I have any happy poem? I don't know, man. I don't think so. Let's do this one. Even here, paying for coffee on the road, blowing smoke and dead flowers from pockets, we empty change instead and see the bills fly past their beaks to the side of the boardwalk where we lived once and were happy. But this won't change, not ever. Even with the strum of sand against our jeans, even with tide and its indivisible sadness, and the roof sloping in identical time, and the breeze and its aftermath set to perpetual nothingness, like the poorest souls or dimes of your eyes. It's called Walkers. Last night, the caterwaul was caused by pigeons. The cats lay in separate apartments where I saw one peek like a pinup. M walks into my poem before it is a poem, just as I'm nearing sleep, before the sun has risen and scattered these pigeons back to their cubby holes. But now their noises are like loud guffaws, and soon M will rest her head on the pillow. She'll shudder at the sight of what cannot be seen. 24 pigeons scream below the vertical pane of the window. It's like that comic strip I tell her I cannot remember, but then I do later. Miss Othmar and Peanuts, Linus's favorite teacher, squabbles an unintelligible warble that sounds not like pigeons, but an instrument with notes played to the unseen. My neighbors are loud too, M says, and I hear them bat back and forth like brutes, which is where the poem begins, until she tells me the softest part of the bed is its center. Matter can't occupy the same space at the same time. I write another line. This one falls between the cracks. Soon we'll fall lost to this clamoring. We'll be for a moment a vehicle for morning. Eggs and garlic and tea steam past the point of no return. Once the tea goes whirl, we will get up. There's no fluttering here. There's only the fracture of words, misplaced, unguided, ill-advised. I write a line that begins with. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Fury, for having me on, and I hope that you all donate and continue to spread the good message. So thanks again, guys.
Thank you. I like that last line.
Thanks, man.
Ends with.
Yeah. That was the first line of the poem, and then I realized, no, it's gotta end with it.
Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Do we have a Freedom Writer? Freedom Writer.
Freedom Writer could not make it tonight, so we're right on to I'm Not Holden Caulfield.
All right, so we're gonna do a little Holden Caulfield. Fronted by Adam Megan, is a mediocre acoustic folk punk group about the boy told by some non-binary nobody from the 21st century.
Let's get to it. Thanks, Fury. Thanks, Jim Crow. This song's called Some Sort of Catalyst. We're waiting for some grand final return. The universe collapses on itself and nothing is learned. While you were waiting for a savior, I was thinking of reasons to stay faithful, frantically detaining a memoir. When the world burns outside my door before time runs out, so spare me a thought or a prayer. Won't do much good to get me out of here. Just tell me if it was all worth it to have gone so far you've forgotten where you came from. What may have happened from a professional contrary, a universal near perfect truth that's no longer debated. You're so certain of silence, and I'm so certain of violence at the end of this. But we both know we won't go quiet, so you better prepare for the worst. Nothing remains the same, so spare me your thoughts and your prayers, cause it won't do much good to get us out of here. Just tell me that it was all worth it. We deserve this, to have gone so far you've forgotten where you came from. Guarantee of a purpose, so we'll just make up the reason. tell ourselves we deserve this. Some of us will fight it, while the rest of us just accept it, that we are all destined for some sort of catalyst. Thank you. All right. That is a song about our national collective anxiety. Shit's fucked, and we're only like halfway through the year, so buckle in. Thanks again to Fury Young for having me. This is my second Die Jim Crow benefit performance thing. I'm just gonna get right to it. You guys can hear it. The levels are all right, and yeah, cool. Okay. All right. I think I got two more because this is a quick thing, or maybe how many do I have, Fury? What's good?
You actually can do two more because we're really early on time. So we usually just do two songs.
Perfect. I rehearsed for three, so that was cool. All right, here's one. This is an exclusive. I have not played this live before, so here you go. This is all for you. This song's also about our current shit times. Happy birthday to everybody but Donald Trump. You know, he can fuck off and die for all I care. This song's called No More Years. I hope y'all are registered to vote. Cheap becomes relevant, but here in the land of promise, it's empty as you expect. There is sleep, but there is no rest. What happens now will be left. You ever think you'd live to see the end? What has become of my home? Darker than I used to know. A history, a thirst for blood, a death wish sent from up above. Days you realize how much anger can corrode, but turning your back on the world is irresponsible. We're all looking for some kind of fix, but we're too afraid to change the mess we're in. Meanwhile the wolves are at the door. What has become of my home? It's darker than I used to know. A history, the thirst for blood, a death wish sent from up above. You know it's always been down there beneath the surface. We slow march towards oblivion in the name of salvation. We'd rather collapse slowly than face cataclysm. But you know there's never been a choice so grave as this one. You know there's never been a voice so needed as yours is. You know there's never been a choice so grave as this one. You know there's never been a voice so needed as yours is. Thank you. All right, cool. So one more. Here. Even number or odd number? Okay, cool. just ask my partner what to play. So I'm gonna play a song I like to close a lot with. I played this at the last Die Jim Crow thing. Thanks again to Fury Young. I hope everybody donated. I hope we're really, geez, like I said, this year is already fucked and we're halfway through. We have to stick together. Our future depends on it. Donate to organizations like Die Jim Crow and Color for Change and Black Lives Matter and get out there. And if you can't get out on the streets, there's always, everybody has a part to play. If you can't be out on the streets, there's auxiliary support, there's donations, there's information, there's admiration, all sorts of things. So thanks again for having me. This is the last song. It's also a new song. It's called Moratorium. Good night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look, it's me on the corner again, waiting for the light to finally turn. Well, I don't know when the weather will change, but why does it feels like it's finally here? So this is me coming up on the line. Will I have the courage to cross this time? Well, maybe not. I'll see you tomorrow. The scars back and forth is really making me old, and I don't want to do this anymore till the world will stop. I've reached my destination. This is where I get off. Feeling alone in the midst of your friends. They sure do like you, but you're not like them. There is a danger in getting too close. You should rather be burned than left frozen alone. The faces change, but the plastics the same. There's a sort of comfort in familiar ways, but they're just as lost as you are. At least here no one knows your name. Well, I can't make out anything. The sky's gotten too dark. The hurt is finally healing, but it's left a mark. It's been nice, but I've stayed too long. This was alright until it all went wrong. I wish I could leave you on a positive note, but the ink's run out and that's all she wrote. Thanks, guys.
Nice.
You killed that.
Thank you. Alright, cool.
Thanks, Adam Megan. That was dope. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hope to see you soon when this shit is over.
Who knows? So,
Wow.
St. Lenox is up next, which is the music project of Andrew Choi, whose debut, which is called 10 Songs About Memory and Hope, received critical acclaim from NPR, Noise, and CMJ. Stereo Gum calls Choi's voice one of the most striking instruments in music today. So, without further ado, give it up for St. Lenox.
Go out and vote in November. Yeah, I heard about the party from a friend in the Heights. He's got a house full of cats that he photographs. He's got the karaoke shakes, and he says there's a place where the boys sing songs that are back in the day. And I dressed up in a long sleeve plaid that I saw in the window of a Brooklyn thrift store. But how do you wear something retro? Before it was cool, yeah. Heartbroken on the dance floor at the gay bar, singing songs about gin and whiskey. Heartbroken in the sad bar corner, singing songs about the boardwalks in New Jersey. Heartbroken by a sad Brooklyn man, singing songs from long ago. 'Cause I had a craving for a Peggy Lee tune that you hear on your local jazz stations. Yeah, my dad used to say, and about then. And I sung a song from the Motown era about the mystery of love and smoke in your eyes. People back then had to work for the girl and work for the money and work for the honey, yeah. Heartbroken on the dance floor at the gay bar, singing songs about gin and whiskey. Heartbroken in the sad bar corner, singing songs about the boardwalks in New Jersey. Heartbroken by a sad Brooklyn man, singing songs from long ago. Heartbroken on the dance floor at the gay bar, singing songs about gin and whiskey. Heartbroken in the sad bar corner, singing songs about the boardwalks in New Jersey. Heartbroken by a sad Brooklyn man, singing songs from long ago. He's got a blue eye and a 7 chords coming at his liver when he does these hound dog impressions, yeah. That Elvis moves was a thing of the past. Now pose for the mirror, but pose, yeah. He did the mashed potato and a real shimmy shake. Did the twist like this and the Charleston chew. He's got a 7 chords dropping on the floor like a Corvette midlife crisis in a panic room. Heartbroken on the dance floor at the gay bar, singing songs about gin and whiskey. Heartbroken in the sad bar corner, singing songs about the boardwalks in New Jersey. Heartbroken by a sad Brooklyn man, singing songs from long ago. And I've got one other song here.
That was the first song I ever heard you play at Joe Crow's open mic.
Oh, geez, that was like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
This was the first of Joe Crow's open mics at the Little Skips.
Right.
You know, I remember that. Okay, this song is called "You've Got to Feel It." Everything sound. You can hear everything?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Fishermen sailing off the coast to Spain can tell you everything you need to make it, but it's all just information. You can't just do it 'cause they told you to. Captains floating through the space to places in the distance can give directions, but it's empty communication. You can't just do it 'cause you heard it from them. You gotta have charm and sparkle, focus and vision. At Mercy, you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. You gotta have lights and action, energy and charge. At Mercy, you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. West Coast ladies with their diamond rings can tell you how they made their millions, but it's all lost in translation. You can't just speak your language, we'll agree. Hardened crooks on the run from the buzz can pass the secrets of the brotherhood on. But it's all Latino Christian. You can't just do it all so easy. You gotta have alizarin, canary, vermilion, and ochre. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. You gotta have cardamom, sugar, clove, and parsley. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. You gotta have truth and beauty, strange and charm. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. You gotta have fashion, movement, style, and sultry. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. French impressionists twirling their beards can tell you how to start a revolution. But it's all Latin and Grecian until you finally get the proof of it. Babes from Mars with their legs and arms can give a lesson on how to move it. But it's all confabulation until you take a step or two. You gotta have diamonds, clovers, hearts, and stars. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it. You gotta have fire, water, wind, and heart. M.O.C. you have got to feel it. Baby, you have got to feel it.
You have got to feel it.
No, thank you for putting this together. I really appreciate it, and this is such a great cause. And of course, people should get out to vote in November, but also, you know, especially when making sure that people don't get it, and this is a very serious disease. I as a gay man, I know that there is a history of viruses not being taken seriously and needing to do things to help overcome that. And so this is, I think, very much a similar project, and I hope people donate money.
Yes, thank you for being here. We hope people donate money too. So far, they've been very cooperative. We've been able to get 11,000 face masks out to several prisons throughout the United States. Hope that we're able to get a lot more out, such as people like you for coming on and performing. And I appreciate you coming on very much. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Amen.
Yes, we have our next guest. I hope our next guest, St. Lenox, a freedom singer from South Bronx by way of Staten Island, spiritual use, the arts to cultivate cultural revolution throughout the world, from the United States to Europe, from Africa to Southeast Asia. This artist, eclectic, an experimental fusion of true school hip hop, funk, electronic jazz, continues to break the boundaries of the music scene. So let's see if he can break that bank tonight and get all them people to donate. Let it rip.
Peace, y'all. How y'all feeling?
Hey.
What's up?
All right. I'm very new to this Zoom world, and I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm gonna just play a song or a beat and tell me if it's too loud before I do anything else. Is that cool?
All right. Do what you do. Do what you
all
do.
Right.
Baby.
How's that sound for y'all?
It sounds all right. Sounds all right.
Can you play it for like another millisecond?
Okay. No problem. I can play as long as
Higher. Gotta go up.
Turn it up.
Crank it up. That's good. All right, cool. All right, dope. All right, cool. My name is Spiritchild. Thank you so much. I've been building with Fury on coming through. We've been doing a lot of work at Rikers Island, at Sing Sing. I do international work with some youth out in Europe, in Belgium. And this is the vibration. I know how things are. I appreciate your patience with me. I just came from a protest and a rally in New York City that was organized with the Young Lords, the Black Panthers, our elders, the original people that were holding it down for us in the 60s. And I know it's really sensitive for people coming out, but we had to do what we had to do. And we were as safe as possible, just to let everybody know that. And everybody was safe. There was hand sanitizers and waters and things were given out in the way. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much. I just wanted to say that and get into it.
Power to the people.
Power to the people, all power to the people all the time. Thank you. When it comes down, don't you be afraid. When it comes down, no matter what name you call, just be ready for it all. I am ready for it all. When it comes down, 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 don't you be afraid. When it comes down, no matter what name you call, just be ready for it all. I am ready for it all. Abolish pigs all across the nation. Abolish prisons and militarization. Abolish pigs all across the nation. Abolish pigs and militarization. When it comes down, 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 don't you be afraid. When it comes down, 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 no matter what name you call, just be ready for it all. I am ready for it all. Are you ready for it all? What up, party people in the place to be? My name's Spiritchild. Thank you so much for having me. I'm still hyped off of like the people. There was thousands in the street, and this is an honor to still perform like this in this avenue. So it might get a little hard. So pardon my expressions every now and then. I'm just gonna let loose. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. Life's so short in the fast lane. Why take long? You can crash pain. Cut his ass off with the right brain. Create to ignite change. Heat him up, cook flame. I ain't gonna wait till an old age to show my little kitty how to hold sage. After that, teach him how to shoot aim. When we praying on the down range, teach him how to cook glass of glass. Basically, I put ass. You can take a look, you can take a hook fast. I was built for this shit. See my skin black? My whole movement is built with a brick smash on the block. Taught me how to tic tac. Zapatista, show me how to fall back. Mix it up with the movement. A new black. We're the ones doing that. What you don't do, slack. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need yoga. We've been free so far, wasn't down for so long. Now it's time to go hard. And if not, go home. We don't need no war. We don't need yoga. We've been free so far, wasn't down for so long. Now it's time to go hard. If not, go hard. Right here, this is what we doing. Make moving, there's nothing moving. We figuring mind computing. I'm using this mind, I'm proving the minutes in which do it. Think then act, do it. Think then blacks do it. Ancestors, indigenous black music. Candy attacks, use it. Turning your black music. You gotta know how to grow food, respect you. They won't respect you, less you respect you. Fuck what the rest do. So get butter for your toast, let it bless you. Ain't no other way to go, nothing special. So my goddess gave a militant mind to not only see but be with what is aligned. So my goddess gave a militant mind to not only see but be with what is aligned. It's time to ride like the life depends on it. Unlimited end zone, it's spend what you can on it. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need your God. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go hard, get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need no God. We been free so far, wasn't there for so long. Now it's time to go home. If not, go home. We don't need no war. We don't need yoga. We been free so far, wasn't there for so long. Now it's time to go home. And if not, go home. We don't need yoga. We don't need yoga. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go home. Get us free. We don't need no war. We don't need yoga. Born free, wasn't down for long. Time to go home. Get us free. Yeah. So I got the kids with me. They weren't with us earlier, so we figured we try to combine the playtime, family time, and do what we do. This is Soel. He's a little Batman today, I guess, and that's Rhea. She's Wonder Woman, I guess. That's my partner Rosa, who we've been doing work with out in the prisons and doing things. I appreciate your movement and 11,000. You Wonder Woman? Okay, she Wonder Woman. You know, that's what it is. And I don't know if I have time for another one. I'm trying to respect everyone's time. I'm not sure what it is, but I can keep it moving. Or
yeah, you got one more.
One more, cool. All right, we'll do it. We'll do one more. We just did a major protest too early on Tuesday for the mothers who lost their family to police brutality and assassinations and all that. And we work really closely with the family. So this act of performing is really a blessing and a gift and honor. So thank you for the platform. I appreciate everybody also donating. Give as much money to this organization as you can, especially if you can't be there with us in the streets. Even if you can, still do it. So there we go. What up, party people? From NYC to LA to Philly. Yep. 400 shot and killed in this year just started. That's only by the police, not including retardants. Part of my sex, but who really is correct? Tell me how many songs serve all the press. When your parents and your mother didn't care about your honor each year, averaging the G included with your arm. How many facts give a motherfucker? They're the same patriarchs at the border shooting guns. They're the same oligarchs by the border vodka guns. They're the same oligarchs by the border shooting guns. Come, I got a story to tell about this youth thing. When I met him in jail, learned a few things, and he couldn't make bail. You see, freedom ain't wings, so he's locked in a cell. That's the God prevail. But until he wouldn't sing, told him all go to hell. It's over. You will see through our eyes. As Rosa, then you will realize. Soldier, shoot to kill. It's over. Then you will all have to die. 2 bars of barcodes. Too smart for them smartphones. Too starved for them retards. Mine till the pound till the soul stars rock roll. He's told to the marshal. Secretly told the Morse code. See, we are colossal. Universities, cities unfold, rock roll. Find they place, mind they place. Let them know they house ain't safe, they kids ain't safe. Let them know they spouse will pay to rise and waste. Let them know they spouse will race to rise and race. Swallow them home. Take them out while I'm at home, and I ain't talking no browser. Search with Chrome. It's back, you can't be prouder. Be fighting wrong. Get louder, get louder. Beanie and Simone, grown. Goddamn Mississippi. Hey, it's over. Soon you will see through our eyes. It's over. Then you will hold me alive. Hey, soldier, why you shoot to kill? Hey, it's over. Soon you will all have to die. For the Black Panthers and the Young Lords and you and yours, thank you so much for doing the work you do in the prisons, out in the streets. We love you. That's our family trying to do a little something, and we appreciate your energy and your vibration. Thank you so much, party people.
Boy, fire.
Chip.
We hope everyone, will come out and donate. As we still know, that this thing is very serious out there right now, and one of the most forgotten areas right now, as everybody knows, is prisons. It is taking up massive destructions in prison, and that's one of the most important because everyone isn't reaching there. So I hope that people will continue to donate. We've gotten 11,000 out there. 11,000 is nothing. There's much more needed. So I hope that y'all will continue to support the Die Jim Crow PPE project and our GoFundMe. It's going for a good cause. So I thank everybody who's already donated to this cause. All right. We going to like to say right now, you got 18 and Counting is the bass electronic experimental hip hop project of Stan Chisholm, straight out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Chip.
We gonna bring it. I want you to bring it on. Let it rip, bro.
All right.
Peace.
Y'all hear me all right out there?
Hear you excellent.
Appreciate y'all having me out. Like y'all heard, I'm from St. Louis, and kind of one of those weird spots. I want to make sure I represent as well. So I'm trying out some new things today. First track is an older piece of mine called Roaches. It's a little bit dark, but it's kind of about how people may think about some of us, but also have some of that pride and claiming some of that grain and some of that grit that we got, Next piece is The Other Side of Accuracy. It's an unreleased joint that my guy Delore made. Just trying to keep it dark, keep it real. It's just a treat to be able to, to support such an important cause, such an often overlooked cause, here from so far away. So I hope it all works out all right. Hope y'all enjoy it. First joint is on modular mode. Second joint, we're just gonna rock to a beat. Y'all got that view right out there?
It's all right. Let it rip.
Roaches, I know why they're here, don't know where they come from. Buried in filth, barely on your own scum. Couldn't resist, swarmed upon the first crumb. Obsessed over, revered, groped on. Kinetic response, the pebbles in the pond. Here to outlive the rodents in the lawn. Constant correspondence, no antenna. Pinpoint accuracy, exactly where you stand. Backed by no demand, detached with broken hands. The cabin collapses, laughter below the land. Trillions, gather with swollen plans. Promise me a cake, I just wanna lick the pan. Saran wrap, wall of defense. I'm just trying to test these tanks out. Calling out, man. Watch every polka dot, that's how y'all win. Catch 'em rolling thin and haul 'em all in. Roaches, the smallest slum citizen. Couldn't fit in, populations unlimited. Forever just visiting, invading your space is either death or escape with the greatest of haste. I'm the perfect combination of everything. So while you scorching in hell, I'm chilling on the mezzanine. You can't say shit, I'm a percentage of your calories. House of the mold, shape of the foundry. No
boundaries, pulling in the rear. Sleep is where I celebrate my lost ideas. What y'all call a monument, we call a crater. First being from the creator. I hope I turn into a tree when the bees are gone. Roots be long, judge whoever breathe wrong. Tell all the boulders to relax. Avalanche path, they behind my laps. Commit crimes and they paint shit murals. Another reminder, my style plural. Ode to the crass attitudes and old folks. What anchor weight hold jack before the slow poke. Overdose on my prime resurrected. Crooked, running in crooked directions. In love with nasty skyscraper infections. We've been busy, reach over perfection. Steady giving F where it's lost. F word, pregnant from the sweat that I give off. Of all things fly, I would rather be a moth. Posted, smoke camouflage when I log. Oh. Don't know where they come from. Quick to interfere your introductions with dumb stuff. I wrote an anthem for your zip code. You missed it, stuck to the wrong guns. My people sing it till they throat numb. Today I learned to be content with my influence. Zen, you can't invent what we've been doing. 300 million years lazy, I could sit through it. 300 million years lazy, I could sit through it. Since the value of heaps you wouldn't sift through. A fitted cap and a hazmat costume. Half-fast reactions to your hashtag attributes. We improve past the gas mask y'all produced. Moving up any fucking altitude. Enough, crush my body to get to you. No crevice too little, no condition too miserable. I saw some crazy shit as a kid. The greatest lesson of all is I could always be more unhinged. Illustrate what they can't relate to. Demonstrate infinity. Build a gate that they could never break through. As the walls close in, don't begin to hate you. Penetrate you, rearrange you, they'll erase you. Remember problem now, stealing your father's style. A smile is tickle, syndications around the town. This not an attempt, we motivate progression. Crooked set symbol, lost a leg and ain't stressing. I don't share what you do. These extremities are rubbing, dancing looking fruitful. Creep moves, just as new as yesterday. Raw, we celebrate the great roaches. Yeah. Would you rather see damage or be the remedy? Cash check credit or anonymity? Who started the flame? Sorry dog, all on it the same. I'm much darker, the arbiter in charge of the game. Only play in the ballpark is smart in the range. Ahead of yourself, all the pull hard in the reins. Everybody move to the last car on the train. Preserving bullshit, y'all deserve all of the shame. We operate high octane, far to attain. Pull it all on stage, he don't harbor the pain. AKA the big gritty godfather of grain. Gotta grab it on my collar, hide your daughters and dames. Nowadays, these niggas truly got it twisted like the Guggenheim. Who are you behind? I don't fit inside your outlines. Fat dreams, what would the scene be without mine? My decision sending ripples across the south side. Made it look easy, they bending over backwards. Tell them I'm just tending to my madness. Bad bitches that you sitting and manage. Feeling like I never been considered average. Man inside the mirror is me, the conceited bastard. Magnified bitter, it's clear that they seeing past it. Rappers on clearance, it's clear they caught in the fall. He's gnarly in my ways, this fabric is hardly fashion. Man inside the mirror is me, the conceited answer. Magnified hitter, they quick to shit in they pampers. Got your dome little, this couldn't call it a fly. Snarly in my ways, the fabric is hardly fashion. The other side of accuracy is where we landed, and you looking like some salmon. The savages feast of famine. Nigga, these beats is slamming. Absorb more, take you a note, Shazamable through floorboards. Can't ignore that message that we invested. Music to make the poor feel bigger than the stresses. Exit to where the storm pours, cut like a switchblade. That whole mixtape sounded like clickbait. Thou shalt catch up but can't get late, cause ain't an expiration date when you this great team. Chill, 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 chill. Hope that worked out all right for y'all. You know what I mean? First time kind of running through that. Appreciate y'all. What's up?
That was crazy.
Thank you, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be crazy what y'all doing, but it is crazy that we got to do it like this, right? It's like that's what I'm bugging on, you know. So if it's gonna take work, you know, I'm gonna put in work on my side and the creative side, and you know, I just hope everybody's doing the biggest things that they can do out there, regardless of what type of person you are. You know, just be on the good side. You know, it's that easy.
Appreciate. Thank you very much, bro. Look forward to hearing from you again and coming back on.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got it set up now, so I'm ready to fly with you. You know.
All right.
Cheers, y'all.
For sure. All right. Peace.
That was amazing. Him and Spiritchild, those was amazing. Hard X the
Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, everyone, you know, like we on this mission right now. We trying to reach those who are left behind and can't be reached right now. It's very critical out there in them prisons right now. You know, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, you know, being on the outside, you know, Jim Crow has to be doing, you know, what we're doing right now. Somebody has to get to them. And it's not an easy task. It's a very difficult task, but we're getting there. So, but what I'm going to do right now, and I'd like to introduce y'all to someone. You know, the good hand is the brainchild of Michael Patrick Smith, a writer, journalist, and country singer. Hard luck poem set to rambling guitarist. You know, so we like to get him on right now.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Maxwell. I appreciate the introduction.
We appreciate you being there, Mike.
So it's been real cool. I think I got a handful. I think I got a few friends who are joining in and watching. I've had the pleasure of getting to know some of these guys that died Jim Crow over the last month, and it's been fucking awesome talking to Maxwell and BL and Fury. So I've been learning a lot from you guys, and I decided I'm gonna do a love song. This one's kind of just about gratitude, which I've been trying to spend some time with. Outside my window, the birds are singing. I'm sipping on a cup of tea. Just moved in, getting settled. New home, Kentucky. Everybody knows a gopher goes in a tree, always leaves. I smoke this joint this sacred Sunday in accomplishment of deeds. I'm getting things done. Swept out the whole downstairs, still having fun. Yeah, I don't mind doing the chores. The sun comes out, it shines on me, then it slips away. Like all them girls I used to roll around with, you know, back in the day. Well, everybody knows a bold river flows, then slips into the sea. I wrap my arms around you, woman, in fulfillment of my needs, getting things done. Gonna kiss you to say, honey, please, we're still having fun. Come on, tell me I'm the bee's knees. Take a walk in the yard. Feel the soil beneath our feet. We know life is hard. Let us treasure this reprieve. Pull your blouse above your head, slide your skirt down to your feet. Lay my body across the wooden boards, earth, river, sky, and breeze. Nobody knows where the garden grows, the blossom of our love. My back is pressed against the earth, your body moves above, you're getting it done. Loving you is all I gotta do today, we're still having fun. Come on, tell me how dumb my haircut is. Take a walk in the yard, feel the soil beneath our feet. We know life is hard, let us treasure this reprieve. There is something about this house, I can feel it in my bones. The joy's so true, the joy's so strong, the foundation is stone. If everybody chose the romance it goes, there'd be no one here to stay. Bless this house, bless the blessed freedom of a home in which to play, getting things done. Loving you is all I gotta do today, we're still having fun. Take a walk in the yard, feel the soil beneath our feet. We know life is hard, let us treasure this reprieve. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Very nice.
It's been awesome hearing everybody. I was super excited that St. Lenox was playing tonight. I got a funny story in that I got a group of buddies in Baltimore, and we get together and watch the Ravens games. And for halftime, we always pick our favorite YouTube videos, and it's kind of become a tradition where people show up with a YouTube video, and we'll watch a lot of rock, a lot of like Macho Man Randy Savage. But I'll never forget when my buddy brought St. Lenox, and you're talking about like 5 to 10 like straight white dudes guzzling beer dressed in fucking Ravens jerseys, and we were all blown away, man. Like everybody, I felt like it just affected each of us really profoundly. And so my buddy, when I posted the show, my buddy texted me like almost immediately that he saw your playing. He was excited. So I just thought I'd share that little thing with you. And I'm gonna do one more tune. This is it's Woody Guthrie's birthday today, and this is a tune that I wrote that's a bit in his style. I'd lived in North Dakota for a short period of time. I was out there looking for work on oil rigs, and this song is sort of written about that experience and about the experience of the people who I met, who are all kind of in the same boat. I wash my face in the truck stop bathroom, brush my teeth, I comb back my hair. I wash my face in the truck stop bathroom. I'm gonna find a job around here. I can drive a truck, swing a sledgehammer, I can mix a drink, I know a joke or two. I can drive a truck, swing a sledgehammer, I got 2 good hands, I'm gonna put them to use. And when I find work, I will send for you. I'm beating all the bushes, overturning every stone. When I find work, I will send for you, Me and your daughter, I'm gonna build a home. So I wash my face in the truck stop bathroom, brush my teeth, I comb back my hair, I wash my face in the truck stop bathroom. I'm gonna find a good job around here. All right, thank you guys so much. Really awesome stuff. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mike, for coming on. Really appreciate. As I know we will be talking to each other and looking forward to working with you, Mike. Most definitely. This is really my first time hearing that right there, but you're sounding good there too.
Thanks, man. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring on our next, the Masses. The group, the Masses, are a group of 10 artists from Allendale, a prison in Fairfax, South Carolina. Their debut album will be released next year from DJC Records. Though they are still currently incarcerated, their album co-producer Fury Young will be DJing a couple of their songs tonight. As we said, they're still incarcerated, so hopefully everybody see the importance. Why it's important for us to get those masses out to them, to protect them from that coronavirus right now. And I hope that people will continue to donate to the Die Jim Crow project. Thank everybody for participating and all the supporters and helping us. Well, we haven't reached our goal actually, but I thank you so far for the 11,000 that we have been able to sit in to several prisons throughout the United States.
Thank you, Maxwell. Mass is the movement. Here we go.
Cut the volume up. Cut the volume up.
Today was a good day like a chill with Q. No smoke, no niggas with an attitude. I know, cause when I take the mag, it's cool. The lag on cool, the traffic on 20 smooth. Been riding all day, the gas needle ain't move. Still fresh, don't even have a crease in my shoes. Rockin' my shoes, and when a chick see me, she choose. She acting the fool. Gotta hit out some. Got on the town. You look at the crown, how we fooling around. I'm slowing it down. Girl, going the town. I hear whoop whoop. That sound, all I see is blue lights. Take flight, bust a look, ain't no right to the cops, it's out of sight. But that wouldn't be right. The risk of passenger light, I hit my seal the light and
pull over to the right.
In the rain, cutting close, dripping sauce this here occasionally. Blue lights in the rain, driving lights registration. He's so anxious to see. Blue lights in the rain, that loud get lost and just suggest that you flee. Blue lights in the rain, so you see, no paraphrase. What's the call? Blue lights in the rain.
werewolf huffing and puffing on Porky Pig in the fucking truck and that's no in the dungeon. Cookie on proof. I think Frank Cookies, I think Frank Matthews one time from the foul line. Alley you dreaming of leaving the blocks and avenues for Palm Seashores and marble floor dollars and before these don't make body. Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie, my art of storytelling got me out of body. No one was out on 2 knots. Roll down there over the system over with the counting on the roadblock. Fucking not once the traffic stop fooling my rear. Better be lights and kick cars today to have all the two of Michael Max.
The masses, blue lights. Boom down, boom down.
Rest in peace, B-Minute. Elevate their mind. All they want to do is cop back the mind. That's the blind.
Just a little taste.
I'm on fire, breathing glow, try to cut it, the bowl of hollow, bring the pop. Turn the last into a sign, more fire than marijuana. Rest in peace, man, yeah, yo, it makes me wanna holler. Making my call, dollar, with the knowledge before the dollar. Exist to exemplify, of effects and personify. I'm a weapon that projects on projectile. X-Files, style is about infidel, infiltrating the face, pull back like a full thing. Watching the team, that you make process, eliminate. Poison pass, human gate, salvation quick till the crumbles think of cool. Dr. Doom, me on this road, whoever on after me, better be thundering and lightning, bro, don't get used to it. It's deeper than every weekend. Speaking on secret daughters, regarding the secret night trip. Butterfly night slices on face and bitch. I love in my hip, zip them over feet like a forklift. Jack Johnson, Virgin Jeffrey, slap in the back, in the back, and the referee, barbecue, ball, mixed for bureaucracy. Y'all must tell them everything that
some boy got click boom down. Big boy Sando.
down.
on my dead door.
Get down.
On your best dead
Get down. Boom down like I see you. Everything I see you. I said in my visual, my visual. Boom down like I see you. Everything I see you. But I said in my visual, in my visual.
The masses, boy, many a ones out. The masses, boy, many a come down. The masses, movement, voice of the voiceless, soldiers of fortune, the foreign and the masses, movement, voice of the voiceless. Soldiers of fortune, the foreign and the masses, Mr. Magnificent of the masses, mighty morphosis masses, formation of the masses, masters of ceremony, my killer armies, the masses, black out like a non-apostle, hold it in the masses, movement, the Bruce in the snow, got the candy coming with that don't think it's all fussing. I ain't talking all blackness, it's the blackness, don't lift like what they told me. It's the masses, let it sink into we instinct. Oh, you instinct. To be black on the track like little king, and I think what you talk about is dumb. So here you come, cut it to your mouth, and slap you in the mouth with your own tongue. The masses, boy, many a tongue one sound. The masses, boy, many a tongue come down. The masses, movement, voice of the voiceless, soldiers of the poor and unfortunate. The masses, movement of the voiceless, soldiers of fortune, the poor and unfortunate, the masses, boy, many a tongue ones out.
Hey, can you guys hear that all right? I'm getting a text that the audio doesn't sound good.
It sounds so-so. It doesn't sound that great. It's fading in and out.
I think that's because you're on, you need to be on mute. Let's try one more song. Hold on. I'm going to put you on mute.
Broken from my heart, seeking away virtue of a pleasure, taking advantage of. As of bleeding from my heart, searching for a peace. Can they hear me texting with a reality of freedom? But they ain't really feeling me. Cry so many dirty tears with no help from what they call therapy. Psychologically a misfit, still in determine your brother with the strength that God Almighty takes them for our victories. Victory, I stand through anything, so I speak for us all. There's still a hope, never give up when we live in what they can't see. And when it doesn't, keep your head up, cause one day they'll truly see. Every bird with a broken wing. The song that is sing, the song that is sing, the song that is sing, the song that is eyes in the open, eyes in the open. Bird with a broken wing. The song that is sing, the song that is sing, the song that is sing, the song that is sing with a broken.
This is the song that the cage birds sing, the agony, misery, melody of a broken rain, the tragedy of the poor king, subjected to subordinate. Fortitude found in my fortress, forfeit in my forfeit. Beast mode in the beast, sound movement and foul movement. And WA, ruthless records, reckless and mad shooters. I'm out with wood, fox in the hen house. Toxic mind, stay too sick to pick the padlock and escape. So I passed out with a paper towel to the face. Coffee make, two-face fellas forgot the quote and tell everything that they know. Road running so dusty bones like an animal in the cage. I'm an animal in this cage, and when the least I'm off the channel.
Every bird with a broken wing.
It wasn't the uniform or the badge, it was the evil trapped inside of the man. I believe good intentions were the serious plan. His partner laughing at him cause he chose to give a damn. So now we don't give a fuck. He just assumed that you got a gun tuck, and those were drugs that you chuck. A routine stop, your boys put your hands up. Trained for murder, verbal skills for escalation, in order to protect the values of his precious nation. God's on his side. It's crazy how self-righteousness can manipulate your mind. Those closest to him saying that they should have seen the signs. Now his actions got us debating that he committed crime. All you gotta do is check the angles of the evidence, and I'm sure you recognize the domestic terrorist. The way I grew up, when they roll up, you froze up. Or you hit the fence. Never minding your guilt or your innocence. We live daily with the threat of domestic terrorists. The way I grew up, when they roll up, you froze up. Or you hit the fence. Never minding your guilt or your innocence. We live daily with the threat of domestic terrorists. He did some tours in Iraq. He came back, decided to get back. Badge on his chest, vest on his back, asking where the action is at. Perhaps he was motivated by the unnatural stats that justify heavy patrols in neighborhoods that are black or minority. Searching for one color so he could rise in seniority. And he was lacking the maturity, or maybe he was nervous. Post-traumatic from his service. It only took a split second for him to see insurgents. All the videos emerging contradict this version. The killed and that he murdered died as a virgin. To hear him scream on the body cam was so disturbing. The whole neighborhood and the rising in disturbance. Another black name but the same damn occurrence. The way I grew up, when they rolled up, you froze up. Or you hit the fence. Never minding your guilt or your innocence. We live daily with the threat of domestic terrorists. The way I grew up, when they rolled up, you froze up. Or you hit the fence. Never minding your guilt or your innocence.
We live daily with the thought of domestic terrorists. The masses, the movement.
All right, that was wonderful there, Ferry. That was beautiful, dude. That was beautiful. All right. So what we have here now, you know, Ferry, they sound good, babe. But we gonna bring somebody up out of the city of brotherly love, the city that they call Philadelphia. Our deputy director, the amazing BL Shirelle, is the deputy director of DJC Records, and the debut album drops this Friday, titled Asada Troy. The album about owning our past pain, turning it into power. It is about family and love, addiction and triumph, a sonic exploration of hip-hop, rock, blues, R&B, and with incredible, I'm going to say this again, incredible lyricism coupled with complex instrumentation. This is a timelessly iconic album for today's America. Bring on that, BL. Come on, let it rip, baby.
What's up, Maxwell?
Hey,
Thank you for the intro. That was a lot to live up to.
Hey, well, it's there. I'm only calling as I see it was there. That's all.
Yeah, call it like I see it. Like I told it how I see the shit, you know?
Yeah, I ain't lying.
Thank you very much to everybody who performed. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys 2 songs. This is my 7th week doing this, you know, 2 songs a piece. I want to go back to the beginning, to the songs that I only have 10 songs on my album, so I've been mixing it up. But I want to go back to the beginning and do my my intro, my single called Sigs. Yeah, let's get into it. Out right now on all streaming platforms. The album is out June 19th, but this song in particular is already out on all streaming platforms.
How to get your video to work.
Take y'all back to Woodstock. That's fake. I had to rewind the times before the rhymes. I had to rewind the crimes. They locked me for that dime. I had to rewind before the first time I sold the mom. I had to rewind my mind the times I don't want reminded. Rewind to 99. We was 11, 12. Stuffing them 12, 12s. We shared a tray 8. We had like 12 shells, juvenile cells, jail. Praying for Snell Mel, but I won't talk about it. My broken heart and open scar, feel like you whipping broke a jaw. You dropping ice all on your stove, just trying to see if something old. Trying to see them O's hold. You lost your dreams and all your goals. And the power bags you stole from Lowe's. Y'all know the feeling. Just some shit I gotta say, yeah. Shit I carry every day, yeah. This some shit that's on my heart, yeah. Where the fuck am I gonna start? These weirdo niggas is bitches, I give them morning sickness. The more they sittin', the more I'm shifting, they on the difference. Some niggas getting your business, some niggas getting they feelings. I just get to the witness, the snitch and co-defendant. See niggas fake they religion, hitting Christians, and when they eating that chichi, they envisioning chitlins. They wanna get more specific. Go west and I hit the Pacific. I hope you fucking illiterate niggas know the difference. Yeah, I'm a victim of recidivism. I only be civilized in the prison system. Yeah, religious stigma keep us in this vision. Skin stigma's a bigger division. It can't be minted, it's cemented and demented. My windows tinted and my skin is, which one is it? When you violate my rights and my amendments, same rights was never given to begin with. I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Clinicians can't provide prescription for this sickness. I'm addicted to the ditches, they addicted to syringes. Common sense is that we must conduct a business. Yeah. Just some shit I gotta say, yeah. Shit I carry every day. My man, mom died while he was at child time. Baby mom miscarried while he was at commissary. It's kinda scary cause it's Sally's a drag who dresses in women fashion. Medea, they call her Tyler Perry. I could barely get fresh for that designer rarely. Till I did that math, like hold up, that one I gotta carry. Till I whip that bat, like hold up, that gun I gotta carry. These niggas wanna spill my blood and my prime carry. Spoiled milk, reminiscing on that rotten dairy. In this game, it's one and done. We play for Kyler Perry. Draft picks from the body of the early bottom beast. But when it's extra hollow, when your belly gotta eat. And when they try to stop them, you can't let them bottom feed. Even if I gotta fight in the Rockies, Apollo Creed. Spent countless nights in the county without a blink. But I ain't gotta sleep, motherfucker, I gotta drink. Yeah. Just some shit I gotta say, yeah. Shit I carry every day, yeah. This some shit that's on my heart, yeah. Where the fuck am I gonna stop, huh?
Okay, thank you guys. That was Sigs. And
This Friday,
this,
Side of Troy.
yes, Aside of Troy is out this Friday. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. But for the culture, it's just a rough time for me right now. Like, so I'm gonna just keep this shit all the way real. I sometimes I'm real self-conscious about like my content about I don't want to bring everybody down. You know, I want people to have a good time, and I do, but fuck that. Like, people need to realize how real this shit is. So I got some heavy content for y'all tonight, and that's just y'all just gonna have to deal with it. My next song that I want to play for you guys is called Conspiracy. This is probably my favorite record on there probably. I love this song, and I hope you guys like it.
And if anyone wants to give us like several $1,000s for the music video, you know, just come see me because we want to make an epic video for this song.
We do. It's a really powerful song, and I wish I could play it for you guys from where I wanted to play it, but it's not allowing it, and that sucks because this is where I want to play it from. So.
With your niggas at the bar, stumble all the way to the car, slaps your back of the lack, eyes hit stars as they roll back. All of a sudden hit back, scoop soul band a snap. Caddy moving real fast, bean on the dash, low on that ass. Bang down, it's a crash, that's when shit go black. When you come to a crack, you got your damn arms tied behind your back. You don't even know what happened, but you know you ain't around. So they take you to book and bail a few racks, but you ain't got that. Victim getting life flighted, charges murder and indictment. OG saying right at jailhouse, boys telling you to fight it. Wife got you on silent, shit, so do your side bitch. Study said it's election year, I don't know what that mean. It mean if you lose, you get in the electric chair. Bleed off for his hella years, you got a hope in a well of tears. Can't cry all these smells in here, you ain't getting no melanin. Think about telling you hella scared, but if you tell them talking shit, your coffee paper put another name. This is the system. Jail on the prison, realize nobody miss you. This is the system. You realize the bitches ain't coming to visit my nigga. This is the system. And when you come home, your kids won't remember you, nigga. This is the system. Practice fitness, religion, give wisdom, bless them. Oh man, I wanna go home, damn, I ain't got no home plan, no. I got nowhere to go. Be your own family, you in a cold, damn, it's the only home that I know. It's the only home that I know. No job, get an elbow, working out, got the jug blow. Keep putting in the pills, should've took the deal quick, saying hell no. Nightmares in your sheet tied around a tear neck and just let go. But you know that the hell go if you do already in the hellhole. Wife got a new nigga, got him raising your kids and buying them clothes, father and roll, nigga getting ass whippers. Your mom died, she was sickin'. You ain't get the old bitch shit. You ain't found out till one of your siblings came through with a conviction. It's been 15, you been in 1,000 roommates you live with. A new dude with a box walk in, you realize it's your kid shit. He don't even remember you, even though you're identical. Guess the cycle continues. Yes, the cycle continues. This is the system. Jail on the prison, realize nobody miss you. This is the system. Realize the bitches ain't coming to visit my nigga. This is the system. And when you come home, your kids won't remember you, nigga. This is the system. Practice fitness, religion, give wisdom, bless them. Oh man, I wanna go home, damn, I ain't got no home plan, no. I got nowhere to go. Be your own family, you in a cold, damn, it's the only home that I know. It's the only home that I know.
Oh man, I wanna go home, damn, I ain't got no home plan, no.
I got nowhere to go.
Be your own family, you in a cold, damn, it's the only home that I know.
It's the only home that I know. It's the only home that I know.
That's Fury. That's Fury on it.
I got nowhere to go.
All right, guys, that was Conspiracy. That song is really near and dear to me because it's a real glimpse into how unforgiving the criminal justice system is. I know so many people who literally were just in a place and because of that are spending the rest of their lives in prison. Even if they were 15, 14, just in a place. I'm from Pennsylvania and we have the most juvenile lifers in the country. So, and life is life in my state. And that's what makes this PPE campaign so important to me, even though we have a hard time having a good relationship with the PADOC. I still know of all the lifers who are doing time since babies, who are just super compromised and super vulnerable to stuff like this. When this shit go away out here, it's still going to be running rampant in there. And the deliberate indifference to our healthcare rights inside prison is one of the most scariest things to happen to you in prison is getting sick. That's literally in your top 2 of things inside of prison. So I just know how important this is, and thank guys, everybody for donating. Thank you creators who came on here and had amazing sets. I was very entertained. I love y'all all, and please, anybody that can donate to our cause, please do. And my album, Asada Troy, is coming out finally on Juneteenth, June 19th. It'll be out. I know everybody trying to, take the sauce and come out on Juneteenth now. So I'm kind of drowned out, but I've been doing this. I've been about this. I'm not a social media warrior. I do this shit with my real life. So if anybody can support, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thanks, everybody.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. All right.
We appreciate all of you amazing performers tonight. We've had 11,000 masks now as of this week, and we just donated 1,000 masks to Cook County Jail, where the detainee population has gone up a lot in the past 2 weeks due to the protests. So hopefully, a lot of these masks, the 1,000 that we donated, are going to actually wind up in the hands of the folks who are on the streets right now fighting for the righteous cause that we all stand for. So thanks everybody for supporting.
Yeah, Cook County Jail is one of the biggest county jails in America. Holds a hell of a population in there. But again, as he said, we got 11,000 out. We trying to keep it on. Because as BL has stated, even though it might die out here, it's going to continuously grow inside of there. And as we know that here, in fact, prisoners have died all throughout the United States, but the most that have died has been in New Jersey. Out of all prisons, New Jersey DOC has suffered, the most, but all have suffered, but they have died, had the highest count of deaths. And, it's just sad. And, the courts got involved and everybody, and it slowed down the process. But, the one thing about this, like in the social justice issues and social justice reform and prison reform, the things that we've been fighting for more than 30 years or more, it's somehow they always say they can't do something. But look what this pandemic has created, where so many different things has changed within a matter of months. Things that we've been trying to change for 30 years has changed within a matter of months or 2 months. Some of them, not all of them. So they're saying all the, like all the rhetoric and everything that they went through for all these years, these things, it goes to show that these things can be done if they really want to do it, instead of putting all these roadblocks up, So, I just needed to share that. That was very important to share right there, But we're going to continue in this fight, in all fights, And again, thank all Die Jim Crow Records and Die Jim Crow Project. Thank all our supporters, everybody that's faithfully been there, and all the support. Without y'all, we couldn't have done it. And, we just like to say thank you. We can't thank you enough.
And big shout out, public thank you right now for your host, Maxwell Melvin's in the building.
Hey.
Maxwell spent a lot of time trying to get that donation to New Jersey, so we definitely appreciate that. New Jersey was like the hardest state for some reason to get permission just to send masks, and he was on the phone with just about everyone in DOC trying to get 1,000 masks into Rahway, which is where
governor's office.
And we finally broke through. So thanks for that, Maxwell, and thank you for hosting again. It's awesome.
All right. All right. Peace, everybody. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks to all you guys.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Out of Troy, June 19th. Stay in touch.
Absolutely, for sure. For easy.